In the Wahhabi madhab justice system, haram-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In Neo-Islamabad, the dedicated detectives who investigate these sins, astaghfirullah, are members of an elite squad known as the Chapo Victims Unit. These are their stories. Mashallah Habibi. Makeout Creek, Spanish Harlem. The twilight of a New York City summer is unlike anywhere else in the world. Where else can you experience sunshine, buildings, and different kinds of people all at once? At Makeout Creek in East Harlem, a small stream of dirty water trickles from atop the last remaining Baptist church since the Sultanization. Many teens there were experiencing such a delectable night, kissing and thumping and rubbing and cussing. They'd cast their city-mandated hijabs aside, engaged in light usury, and contemplated deep immodesty. You see, New York City had, as of 2025, transformed almost overnight into Neo-Islamabad of America. All the charm, glitz, and glamour of the city had been dulled. But the Sultan can't reach them here. Not when the fires of love and lovemaking were stirring in their loins. Oh, to be young. Two teens in particular. One, Juan Ramirez, and his boo-thing Harley Quinn Jr. were smooching and sucking with reckless abandon. Oh, Mr. J, you're so naughty. Yo, I love you, Harley Quinn Jr. In the throes of passion, they hardly noticed that someone lurked in the darkness, but ever vigilant. Juan heard the noise outside his Lis Punto Ochos. Ah, Harley Quinn squealed in fear, but her Mr. J. Ramirez was on it. Don't worry, Poppy's got you. And placing his court-mandated fez on, he brandished his scimitar and stepped out of the car. There'd been talk of a kid killer in the city. And despite legally being a man at 13, Juan wasn't going to take a chance. He rattled his saber, and being met with silence, gripped his blade tighter. He heard another sound, this one sharper, more forceful, and he whipped around again. Oh, God. It was a sanitation worker coming home from work. The M11 bus stop in the Upper West Side. Antonio Giacoletti had been working in sanitation a long time, always too dull to get to the top spots as a deputy rat czar, instead toiling in the newly created position of compost pasha. As the Sultan was completely lived out about recycling and such. He didn't mean to frighten young Juan and muttered something about teenagers and a vague sexual threat, and he continued toward his now free but completely crime-ridden Z-buses. If he was lucky, this one wouldn't be controlled by one of the many Coptic gangs that have sprung up since the Sultan's takeover of the city. As he approached the bus, he smelled something terrible. Not unlike the garbage he's used to, but this smelled like death. He heard sobs from inside. He made his way onto the bus and saw a nanny with a baby who made a stinky in the diaper. CVS, 25 Rector Street, downtown Manhattan. Melina Watts was exhausted. Another day cleaning a stinky white baby's ass and had to ride the whole bus smelling it. Ugh, Christ, she thought. I hate white people. I can't wait until the Sultan does away with them once and for all. After paying for a clean hijab carried by all pharmacies, she made her way toward the swanky residential buildings to drop off the little white shit she was watching that night. When creeping from behind her was a teen boy and his friends. Aaron Gopnik, a regular teen hooligan living in Fidei, peels off from his friends and scares Melina Watts, who calls him a white devil. As he peels his way into his building, 90 West Street, he says hi to the doorman, Marjan, and hops into the elevator. On his way up, he reflects on a dope-ass day of being a teen. He barely had to put on his turban once. Such is life for the rich kids in Zoran's Neo-Islamabad of America. Even with the rise of Neo-Madhab social Islam, where declarations of haram are both inscrutable and long-reaching, even when converting can't save you. The zakats have been raised to New Jersey's level of 55% of your annual income. These dang rich kids still got it made, at least for now. But when Aaron makes it to his family's apartment door, he breathes a sigh of relief. No noise inside from his nagging mother, his father absent as ever. Probably just a stupid kid brother Neil at this point. He'll tell him to shut up and then shut his bedroom door and seed his sheets. But when he walked in, nothing inside him wanted to seed sheets, because what he saw was something he could hardly believe. Neil was dead. So, we're at the Gopnik residence, 90 West Street in the financial district. You guys have arrived on the scene late in the evening or early in the morning, depending on how you see it. And as you approach the classic Gothic structure, you push past a number of beat cops in the area. But then one of those cops flags you down. Lieutenant Doug Levinson of the 1st Precinct approaches you. If the lieutenant is here, you know this is serious business. But before the lieutenant can flag you guys down and chat you up and give you the rundown, who are you guys? Who is the Chapo SVU, the Special Victims Unit? Let's go from left to right. My left.
I'm Dr. Cap Jackson, but for this mission, I'm known as Venom Cap. 9 years ago, I thought I had escaped all trauma. After killing my mentor, the mother of all modern sex therapy, with a mind-bending triple-digit orgasm of the violin, I was disillusioned with state-sanctioned sex therapy. Thus, I started a sex therapy clinic without a nation. We were known as Oedipal Base. However, the mysterious disaster, the cause of which I still do not know the reason or the culprit, our diamond dogs, all my Jewish descended sex therapists and I, were scattered to the wind. Since then, I found employ in the New York City Police Department, where I use my hybrid of Dr. Drew's sex therapy techniques of assuming that every woman in history has been molested, and my own techniques to get to the bottom of sex crimes. I believe that all sex crimes are a crisis of misunderstanding. Most culprits would not find themselves underneath the long arm of the law had their parents simply provided them a masturbation workbook or something of the sort while growing up. I seek to decouple sex from shame, as I detailed back during the founding of Oedipal Base in my manifesto, Eros Unbound.
Okay, so you are the most permissive sex crimes cop ever. It all can be kind of explained away as just you just got to talk about it or use a workbook.
It's usually that the mother was not involved or too involved with the child's masturbation.
Right. Perfect.
It's one of the two.
The Goldilocks involvement issue, yeah.
There's a perfect level we're trying to figure out.
I love it. Okay, cool. So you arrive on the scene. What do you wear? What does Venom Cap Jackson wear?
Well, during the attack on Oedipal Base, I endured some unfortunate injury. I found myself in hospital, and I had several beads embedded into my head that now constitute a horn. It seems to grow in size every time I make morally incorrect decisions, but returns as such when I do good things, such as instruct disadvantaged youth in tantric positions.
Right. It was Dr. Geppetto who helped you repair your brain.
That's correct. Yeah, okay. That's correct.
Okay.
I wear a policeman's trench coat, but just to communicate that I'm not some stodgy Bobby. Underneath that, I wear a sort of Terrence Stamp in Wall Street silk double-breasted blazer.
Okay.
I have a network of scarves overlapping on my neck, for there's no shirt underneath there. And then I have my professor's glasses that rest comfortably down my nose.
You don't want people to think you're stodgy, but you're wearing a double-breasted suit.
Yes, but no shirt. There's no,
like Morrissey in that interview.
If you read Eros Unbound, you would know that most neckties communicate a subconscious desire for autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, he's down the clown. Okay, I like this guy. I like Venom Cap. So that's I guess the newest member of the police squad. But let's go down the line. We've got a couple more vets here. We got one in particular, a grizzled, disgruntled one.
I am Detective Hagen, a 20-year veteran of the NYPD. First name Copen, last name Hagen. I'm known affectionately by my colleagues around the NYPD as Dutch because they're fucking dunces, and everyone I work with is a moron. If you need to know 3 things about Dutch Hagen, you gotta know this. I'm addicted to illegal Chinese vaping. I'm addicted to gambling on computer games, mostly Overwatch, but I can do Counter-Strike as well, where anywhere there's action, I'm into it. And the third thing I'm addicted to is being a corrupt cop. That's right. I love protecting and serving the people of New York City, and I also love exploiting and abusing them. I contain multitudes. It's a Jungian thing. it's like not really so important to my day-to-day here, but like I'm not addicted. I don't have a problem, but I'm also a daily user of cocaine and heroin. It helps me with my work. I think it makes me just like a more mindful person. I think it makes me a better detective, and it makes me feel good. But like I don't have a problem, and I can stop anytime I want.
Like microdose it.
Like any 20-year veteran of a major city's police department, I am deeply racist and misogynistic. But misogynistic, I just like basically coming up with ever more weird and antiquated synonyms for a vagina. I like saying it all the time.
Right.
But I'm racist in a very specific way. Like, for instance, whenever I see the opportunity to pull over and harass young black men, I do it. But I do it because I want them to be friends with me. And I want someone to talk to about 90s hip-hop and NBA games.
That's right.
As far as my career with the NYPD goes, like I said, I was a hotshot homicide detective. But under Sultan Z's New York, I was transferred to the Dimmy Squad, where I helped collect taxes on unbelievers and crack down on the sale of illegal pork products, while also dominating the market of illegal pork products. The thing is, I got to find one illegal pork vendor and sort of empower them so that the illegal pork trade is sort of run with rational rules. All the pork gangs know to stay within their boundaries. They know that I'm in charge. They know that I run the pork game in the city.
Okay.
And due to my connections with the pork underworld, I have many connections to the various criminal gangs of the city, including the Chinese triad, the Red Herrings, which has currently been supplying me with char siu. My recent career has been not so spectacular. I crashed out on an investigation into blasphemy on the Dimmy Squad, and I made the decision to let go 2 young cartoonists who depicted the Prophet Muhammad. Drove them to the Port Authority, put them on a bus, let them go.
Forever, my darling.
I did so many bad things. Sorry, hold on a second. All right, that's better. But one thing you know about me, once again, I love the city of New York, and I love doing crimes in the city of New York as a cop. I'm sort of not a bad lieutenant, but I'm sort of like an okay lieutenant. Could be doing better. I'm trying to be better every day. I'm trying, or worse, depending on how I'm feeling. But I'm sort of an okay lieutenant.
Yeah, you sound okay. You sound like everything's going okay. And so you arrive on the scene and you're zooted. You're already kind of like wide-eyed looking around. You know? Next to my new partner, Cap Jackson, I'm currently in possession of the second most expensive suit in the NYPD. It costs $200, and it's currently caked with pork and cocaine sweat. Oh, the Sultan did defund the police, and it went directly to his janissaries. And we have got one more cop, one who admires these 2 gentlemen. Only usually just has nice things to say about them.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm pushing my way through the crowd. I'm very small and schlubby, and there's a cop who I confront who won't let me through.
Okay.
Because he thinks I'm a homeless vagrant.
Hey, look, pal. I don't got any real for you. I got nothing.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Lieutenant Columbo.
You're a lieutenant.
I'm
Where's
a
your
lieutenant.
badge?
My badge? Oh, it's somewhere in here. I think it's in my Go Gadget badge. Okay, that's an 8.
Okay, you're able to produce your badge. It's just upside down as it pops up on your lapel.
Oh no, I'm a criminal now.
No, it's not like that. It's not like when you turn it upside down. It's not like Superman symbol
Not
and
like
things
tarot
like that.
cards, okay?
Yeah.
Well, I just so you know, I was transferred here by the LAPD because, well, you see, sir, I was terrible at my job, just awful. Day 1, I lost the card they give you with the skin color swatches on it, and it was impossible for me to meet my child casualty quotas because I carry a hard-boiled egg in my holster instead of a gun. I couldn't even hit my wife if I wanted to because she can turn invisible. No. I wasted all my time on the force catching upwards of 70 cold-blooded murderers, all of them millionaires, a shocking number of which were magicians or Patrick McGowan. So they shunted me off to another department to be someone else's problem. If you're not familiar with my work, because you're below the age of 65, I basically look like a bit of a vagabond, and everyone thinks I'm foolish until I bring them to justice. few more things about me. I have an ancient basset hound who is named after me and that he has no first name. I have 100 nephews. And depending on how canon the movie Wings of Desire is, I may or may not be a living saint blessed by Jesus Christ with the ability to communicate with angels.
It's fairly canon.
Oh, and also I'm an Inspector Gadget. I always forget that part.
Yeah, this monstrosity arrives on the scene. This sort of like pop cultural kaleidoscope.
It's like Columbo Raiden.
Yeah. I see someone like a suspicious character on the sidewalk, and I reach for my holster and whip out my hard-boiled egg, and I just ignore them and start tracking it on a wall near the crime scene so I can have breakfast.
Love it. So we got you three here. One of you's doing something with an egg. The other two are comparing outfits. But Lieutenant Doug Levinson of the 1st Precinct comes up to you guys. He said, and you know he's even shorter than Columbo, a longtime trumpet player. Beloved member of the 1st Precinct. He says, this is the 3rd time someone's been killed this week. A child this way. It's been terrible. It's been absolutely ridiculous. I'm so glad we've got the Chapo SVU unit here. Please come this way. And as he's walking, he's waddling inside. He's leading you guys through. It's 90 West. The building's in 90 West Street. It's a very nice building in downtown Manhattan. It is like a Gilbertian Gothic sort of structure, really pretty, nice, redone insides, very recently rebuilt after the thing that happened. He leads you into the elevator, and he starts rattling off. So there's one child who they died the same way at the preschool. Another child died at the hospital. I didn't want to call you guys. I didn't know if it was a problem. But this one, I know for sure now. There's an epidemic. Somebody's killing these kids. And he leads you up to the elevator. You get there, and when you arrive at the top, there's yellow tape. There's somehow more cops than there were downstairs.
I turn around when I see the yellow tape. I turn to everyone and I go, should we go back? I don't know if we're allowed in this area.
One aspect of my character, like as I enter the crime scene, some of the beat cops who were there immediately approached me. Yeah. And they asked to collect book. They asked for their winnings because I'm also a bookie for competitive Overwatch gambling. Right. Currently, Bastion is like he was down 3 games to nothing against Hanzo.
Character. It's depending on the characters. It's so good.
And I have been. He's down. Bastion's been down. He's down 3 games to nothing in a 7-game series against Hanzo. Yeah. I have been betting on Hanzo the whole time, but I keep telling my colleagues in the NYPD if they want to make money, if you want to make money, Bastions do. Got to bet on Bastion. So I convinced them all to bet on an unlikely comeback by Bastion in the championships Overwatch series. They say they all double down on Bastion. I say, smart move, you want to make money. Then I call my bookie and place all of their money that I'm using to pay him off on Hanzo. Oh, yeah. So that's just how I'm starting my day.
Okay.
But I'm glad to be here.
Has it come up yet then? Has the bet come, has the match concluded yet?
It's game 4 tonight.
It's game 4 tonight.
It's game 4 tonight.
Okay.
It's a one-on-one.
Hanzo is a lock. Hanzo is a lock. But their Bastion has no chance. Okay. And there have been some great comebacks in Overwatch history, but no one has ever come back from a 3-0.
So these cops
deficit.
are not gonna want to kill you yet if this goes wrong. Okay.
Well, I'm making money now.
Okay, good. Just
I'm making money.
It's for my purposes.
Aside from the murdered child, I am glad to be here because after getting washed out of the Dimmy squad for letting the blasphemous cartoonist go at the Port Authority, I've been demoted to the Special Victims Unit, which under Zoran's New York is basically you can only report a crime if you're a husband, father, or sometimes brother. Yes. So I'm glad to finally have a real crime to investigate.
Yes. And this one was reported by a brother. As you guys walk in there, you see one such crestfallen teen who did call in, a brother who did call in, Aaron Gopnik, who you heard about in the introduction. And you see he's off to the side. He doesn't want to be near his brother. His brother, though, is dead. Neil, he's 3 years old. And he is pale as a ghost. His eyes, ears, and nose have blood trickling out of them. He is dead as a doornail. He looks really, really bad. You also see near Aaron, an older woman, his mother, Sarah Gopnik. The father, Phil, is not here yet. He is, according to Officer Levinson, he's still at the office.
So Sarah's
That's
the
what they
mother,
said.
Phil's the father,
Mhm.
and then
Aaron is the older brother.
and then Neil's dead.
Yeah. And so,
I'd like to say a few words because I'm good in situations like this.
okay.
Every time a child dies, it's a tragedy. Because it's as if the sexual congress that thrust them into this world almost did not happen. Evidence of the sinewy flesh of the mother and father intertwining, erased, buried into some slot in the ground, just as the father's key entered the mother's doorknob.
You're just standing, you're like right next to the son and mother. You're like,
One centimeter away.
you're just too, you're tall. You're like, I just want to say they're like at your chest. Like,
I lean over to Will and I'm like, is this true? This is crazy. I never knew any of this.
But the fact is, all genitalia craps a ledger. It's almost as if the body keeps a score of all the pleasure and pain. So, fret not about the child taken from you, and celebrate in the dance of of pleasures and delights that created him and spared you one more.
okay. So,
Amen.
So,
I don't know.
Amen. Thank you very much for that.
I'm like,
Would anyone else like to speak?
do you have a goal for that, by the way? Are you trying?
I'm just trying to get everyone in a better mood.
I will just.
It's a tough situation when a
will
child is
spare you.
murdered.
I'll
I feel a
spare
lot
you a
better.
roll.
You know what? I feel a lot better hearing that now that I know. I mean, I never thought about it that way before. There is a dead kid, but the parents did have sex. That's very good for them. I'm happy about it.
That's
Cap,
right, Lieutenant.
Cap, I'm looking at the face of a dead 3-year-old with blood coming out of his orifices right now. So I gotta say, I'm not feeling especially. In fact, I had no idea what you just said at all. I have no idea. But the one thing I think you did hit on is, you know what these rich kids are like. These rich people, rich kids. It's trim all the way down. They got gash, quiff, trim on the side. It's going everywhere. So I turned to Aaron, the older brother. How about you? You getting some woman relish on your hot dog?
Dude, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
I apologize for my vulgar colleague. He seems to defame the most wonderful part, the most wonderful wound created, as I believe Odysseus once wrote. I believe it was Oliver Twist.
Listen.
I call it.
Wait, he was the kid's older brother. Where were you? You're probably out getting some pine tar on your bat from a sweet young thing.
Oh.
Where were
please,
you?
oh.
And Sarah,
Your younger brother saw you, and you killed him. You killed him.
Go.
I don't actually think that. I just like put
Wait,
put people
try
on
it
the
out.
defensive.
Let me write this down. Go gadget notebook. 6.
Okay, you cannot use your notebook for the rest of this scene. It is just locked shut.
Okay.
It is locked shut, and like it shoots like spikes out of it when you try to touch it. So when you're I guess accidentally chastising Aaron, and Levinson sort of pulls you guys aside. He says, "So the story from the kid is," and Aaron goes, "I can tell. I'll tell these guys. Okay, so I was supposed to watch my brother. He seemed old enough to take care of himself. So I went to go out with some friends. That's all. And then I came home, and he's fucking dead. What? I don't know what you guys want from me. I didn't
Not
do
to have
anything.
killed your brother.
I didn't
Not
do
to
it.
have committed murder.
And you see the mother and Sarah, she's like weeping, and she was like, I was out too. I had no idea. And the both of them are like, Aaron is like kind of like, seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. Sarah might be a little bit more open to talking about it. You also have a chance to examine the body too, if you'd like to. This is
Columbot, use your forensics to examine the body.
Yeah, Columbot.
I've never seen a kid die
So
like this.
if you guys
I've seen a lot of them
recall,
been killed.
you're what you can roll in these situations
Okay.
are either analyzing usually or what's the situation. You only can roll once, the three of you or whoever's in the scene per scene. So for you, it might be you pick which one you want to do, analyzing or what situation. Remember, analyzing is more about typically like, what's going on here right now. It takes your sharp, uses your sharp skill, where what's the situation is more like, about the people in the situation rather than like the things that have happened. So it's like the what versus the who.
I'm going to do analyze on the body
Okay, cool.
just so I can look at
Go for it.
3.
Okay. You add your sharp to that too?
Oh,
Hopefully
5.
5. Nothing. You can't ask any of the questions here.
I can't ask any of them?
You can't ask what happened here. And these would be questions. Here's the thing. These are questions you would be able to ask me, and then I'd be able to give you the answers.
Okay.
You can still examine the body, and I can describe to you what you're doing.
Okay.
You just don't get free DM questions.
What does the body look like,
Yeah.
Mr.? I'm talking to God. Like Jesus Christ in heaven.
And as you're getting closer to the body, you see, it's a very pale skin, like I had mentioned earlier.
I have the DVD case for the movie The Notebook, which is what deployed when I said go get the notebook. And I'm writing all this down on it.
Yeah, and as you're getting closer to it, you notice that like there doesn't seem to be any visible like struggle, no like choke marks on the child, unmolested, right? Literally and literally.
Yeah.
So it's odd that this kid is dead. It's almost like dying of shock.
I turn around and say that to them. I'm like, it's odd that this kid is dead because he looks like he should probably be alive by all
The
indications.
one thing you do see, though, that is bizarre and that Levinson has mentioned to you now is there's a symbol on his forehead of an infinity symbol.
Oh.
And this was on the foreheads of the 2 other children who were murdered. And this is what's made it go, this is not some sort of fucked up virus. There's somebody out there leaving their calling card on these kids.
Yeah.
I see.
Looks like the number 8 killer is struck again.
The crazy 8 killer. I've heard of this guy.
Infinity reflects sort of ancient fears of a number that's bigger than a gazillion.
Yeah. So you guys can question Sarah.
I'm gonna question the
Aaron.
mother,
Yeah.
Sarah.
Cool. Go for it.
All right, I'm gonna go with pin down the lie because I think she's lying. I think she was at having
Hasn't said anything.
you know what these rich people are like. I'm like, okay, you're supposed to be this kid's mom. Your kid's getting killed by the number 8 killer, and you're out. Tell me, don't lie to me. Don't make a fuck out of me. You took the number 6 train. You went downtown to Poto. That's what I call Pound Town.
I didn't do anything of the sort. Roll for pin down the lie.
I'm leaning over to a beat cop that's on the scene. I'm like, watch, this is their famous good cop, bad cop routine.
All right, I rolled 7.
Okay. And plus your either charm or sharp.
That is now 9.
Okay, yeah. So there's 2 possible lies here. One is that she was out with friends. That could be the lie. Or the lie is that she was getting fucked.
Well, I know I there's no way I believe a woman like this is not getting fucked. So
You say that out loud.
Excuse me.
You're very attractive, Mrs. Murder Victim's mother.
Yeah, she's
you
a
went out
looker.
with friends. You were getting some dick on the side last night. Don't lie to me.
And as you're saying this, and you kind of and she sort of like blushes, you got her. Phil Gopnik walks in, and he's like, I came as soon as I heard, and he went and he hugs Sarah. She like pushes him away. She's like, don't touch me, and he's like freaked out. You know?
I walk up to him and I say, sir, I don't know how to tell you this, but I have something very, very
I
shocking
know
to tell you.
what happened.
You know it? Can you tell us who did it?
You fucking kicked dog.
Can you
I
please
know what
tell
happened.
me? Can you please tell us who did it if you know? It'll really help us solve this a lot quicker.
Detectives, well, if there's any way I can help you or cooperate, I
Pin down the lie.
oh, go for it.
Because he avoided my question. 8.
Okay. Either he doesn't want to cooperate, or he didn't come as soon as he heard.
Sir, is it possible? You say you came as soon as you heard.
It's a very Columbo.
Does this mean that you were having sex and ejaculated at the moment that you heard that your son had just been killed?
What? No. He's like completely flabbergasted.
Okay, does it mean that you maybe did not come as soon as you heard? Because I think I'm pinning down a lie over here.
So, yes, you got that lie. So, she was getting fucked.
Second time's the charm.
He did not come by as soon as he heard about this. So, you guys have 2 lies here that you're working with. You know, you can do what you want with them. You might not get them to admit that it's a lie, but you guys figured them out.
Well, gentlemen, most studies have shown that parents find the day that the toddler is murdered 73% less erotic than any other given day.
What are you trying to tell me, officer?
I'm simply making an observation. But you said you came as soon as you heard. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Flash?
The Flash?
The Flash is a character from a sort of a sort of new pantheon of gods of sorts. It's a very interesting.
Aaron's like, yo, I know who that is. Yeah, man, he's sick.
That's true, young man. He is sick. He's sick psychologically because what appears to be a gift of speed is actually a subconscious fear inside all men that they will not finish in time to procreate more.
You think my dad jerked off before he came here? And
I believe it's a possibility.
Levinson sort of pulls you guys aside. He's like, you guys have clearly gotten a lot of excellent information. You have a lot of talent. I'm very appreciative of it. But, maybe you could take this back to HQ, take what you learned, and then come back here later when they're a little bit less shook up.
I do have a question for Philip real quick.
Yeah, sure, I can let you.
How'd you get here today? How did you get here?
I took a car.
You drove yourself?
No. I took they were called Ubers, but they're called Hadiths now, which I think is weird. But
okay,
yeah.
Can I see your phone real quick?
No, is there a warrant for this? Do you have a warrant?
Do I have a warrant
to take my phone?
Go gadget warrant.
Okay, go for it.
8. Oh my gosh.
You're able to produce a warrant, but it's for his wife's phone.
Oh, that's good too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. I got you two confused because you're both so beautiful and androgynous to me.
Listen up, Philip.
Ma'am, I'm going to have to take your phone. And I take it and put it in my
take her
pocket.
phone. Yeah, you take her phone. Yeah. You produced it.
Listen up, Philip. I got 10 judges who I'm currently looking the other way on in their representational art. Okay, if I get them on the phone right now, I can get a warrant here in 5 minutes.
Look. How about you guys can just come by my office tomorrow? We can talk more about this. I just like to spend a little bit of time with my family, just trying to take this all in. Okay.
Where's your office?
It's a Steinberg and Goyam firm.
Okay.
Listen, Philip.
You guys know where that
Listen
is,
up, Philip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you grieve with your family, but look, it seems like you're doing pretty well. Seems like you're going to continue to do pretty well. But if you'd like to do even better, I don't know if you're aware, but about this Hanzo Bastion series that's going on right now. Bastion's down 3-0, but I think the really smart move would be to place a bet with me on Bastion.
He just is staring at you blankly, and then we cut to the SVU headquarters. So,
He doesn't like making money, bro.
SVU headquarters. You guys are there with. You have, of course, your fearless Lieutenant Eric Adams, who greets you all. He says, "Greetings, detectives. How are we doing today in Neo-Islamabad of America? I heard you guys have cracked down on a brand new case. I'm very excited to hear about this dead child."
Well, it's an exciting case. Typically toddlers are known for being alive. This is sort of an inversion of the usual state de FL.
Expeditiously. And he
listen, Chief Adams. It looks like it's the number 8 killer again. The kid had the number 8 on their head, but like sideways. Well, I don't know. When I think about what kind of fucking sicko would do a number, but like on its side, I want to fucking throw up. I've just come out of the bathroom and I'm like nodding off on heroin. Yeah.
if you spent more time in the library than the computer amphitheater, wherever your electronic sports take place, you would know that infinity is closer to a word than a traditional number.
So you guys have. So here's the information that you guys have right now. You have that the mother seems like you have her phone, and you see it that she was texting somebody named Paco Rappaport before she went out. Not somebody who you would think is her friend, and you guys do have a record on this guy. He has been in and out of jail for a couple of different things, mostly dealing hashish.
Is he the head of these, the Rappaport sect of
the Hasidim?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, so Will knows him.
Mm-hmm. Will,
I've had dealings with these people before.
Yeah.
So there's that detail. You also did kind of pin down that probably Phil was not there. at or didn't like leave right away. He said you can visit his offices. The Steinberg and Goyam firm is a private equity firm that usually deals within real estate.
I'm going to call I call their phone number
investments.
314-1579 because of the movie Pi.
And then the last thing, which is interesting, is that whoever killed this person, they didn't leave a lot of marks. They didn't leave a lot of trace of things. But the doorman, where was he? So you have a tip that the doorman was, you guys got CCTV footage. The doorman was absent during whenever this happened. And then you also don't see, doorman leaves, cuts back to the doorman is there, and there's no evidence of anyone walking past.
Oh, I see. Reminds me of another case that I heard about
Maybe.
that has something to do with this exact same address.
Yeah, so you have a few angles here. You have a few areas you can go to Steinberg. You can go track down Paco Rappaport. You can also go back, question the doorman. It's up to you guys what you want to do.
Okay, so mother's having an affair with a Hasidic gangster. You can say he's probably dug a few tunnels in his time. Dug a few illegal tunnels. There's something wrong with the dad. He doesn't like making money or something, even though he's got a lot of it. That's suspicious to me. I've dealt with Hasidic gangs before, so I'm gonna go run down this Paco Rappaport guy. He's got a record. I know he's a skell.
Nice.
Can I come, please, 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 please?
All right, sure.
Just begrudgingly bringing Columbo with
Yeah,
you.
I have the car.
Right, that's true. You do have the car.
Cap, like you're good at talking to broads. Why don't you go back and shake down that skell mother?
Well, I would love to get to the bottom of what is truly, I would say, causing her split ends, so to speak. But this door constable is quite intriguing to me. And I 9 years ago, I was famed for my exploits in my solo missions.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, that's so true.
That's accurate. Cool. All right.
All right, Cap, why don't you go talk to this doorman?
So you guys are going to go to where you guys are going to head is where you have a beat on where Paco often goes, which is Constantine's Harem Bar, which is in Battery Park City. And which is Battery Park. I wrote everything down too much. You will go back to 90 West and talk with Marjan Doorman.
Are there any street gangs active in this neighborhood?
It's a great question. The Triad, as you know, is active.
The red herrings.
Yes, the red herrings. Yes, the Rappaport gang is active, as well as the Dead Terrorists are another active gang in the area. So those are three active gangs in the area. The Dead Terrorists have probably the most territory. The red herrings have been pushed out of a lot of Manhattan since the Sultanization. And then the Rappaport gangs have slowly grown in the wake of Jews being the only people who are allowed to lend money in the Islamabad of America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Usury crime again.
I have a special touch with working class type bumpkins. I think I'll quite amuse this door fellow.
Cool. Let's cut to you guys, then we'll go to the door fellow. So you guys head over to Constantine's Harem Bar. The harem bars are very rare. They are kind of an olive branch, if you will, that the Sultan has given to some of the people here in Islamabad of America. At Constantine's Harem Bar, women are not covered like Pac-Man Ghost. There's soda pop, there's action figures, Take Fives, pork belly, printed out, Rule 34, Art of 2B and of Jade Empire. You guys remember her? I knew I'd get some of these fuckers with Jade Empire. We remember her, right? All right. That's for us. There's rap music playing. It's amazing. People are feeling free. But harem bars, of course, always still close around 9 p.m. And Constantine's is one of the last remaining ones. They're all slowly just dying out. So you guys arrive at this harem bar. Dale de Groff is the bartender here, so you can talk to him, get a beat on where Paco is. You'll also like outside of these bars, there's also a large janissary presence as well. So you have to be a little bit careful about what you do, even though that you are men of the law. Because again, the janissaries are basically like a special police force that supersedes cops a lot of the time. But yeah, what do you guys want to do? You're here in the bar. It's a cool place.
I immediately walk up to the bartender and I say, things looking pretty good in the usury and pornography business.
For now, you know?
Yeah, well, I've been putting a lot of money in your pocket. So where's Paco at?
Oh, Hagen. I hardly recognize you without drool coming out of your mouth and vomit all over your shirt. You
I
looking
cleaned
for
it off in the car.
Columbo. I hardly recognized you, but then I saw you had vomit in your mouth again, so I recognized you right away.
I didn't clean it with my mouth, you sicko. What the hell?
Listen.
I don't know why. I assumed you licked it off. I don't know why. Maybe that's my own thing I got to work out.
That's your thing. I wish
your
the other
therapist
guy
friend
was there.
who was
Yeah.
here, yeah.
Can analyze that.
I'm like half falling asleep. Listen, you fucking skull.
Can you help
I don't
him?
fucking
Go gadget smelling salts.
Okay.
7.
Okay. It's smelling salts work. You have a reduced vision for this scene.
It ejects them and it hits them in the face, and
Yeah.
that's what wakes them up.
So be careful using your service weapon for this scene.
Listen, you fucking skull. I'm tired. All right, being a cop's hard fucking work. Where's Paco at?
Oh, Paco? Well, he should be here probably in a couple of minutes. He's been running some hashish out the back, talking to some girlie about it. Well, girlie, she's older, but you know. Can I get you guys a drink in the meantime, or what?
Can I have an egg cream with 3 extra eggs inside of it?
Okay.
I'm on duty, you fucking skull. All right.
Cool, yeah. So he gets you guys some drinks, and you do see Paco Rappaport show up, who looks almost exactly like his father, who very sadly died during a rap cipher against the Grand Imam. And so, yeah, he shows up. He sort of like brushes past you guys. He doesn't know that you guys are pigs. He brushes past you guys. He starts to head towards the back. He's like dapping up some of his friends. They're throwing plates on the ground. What do you guys want to do?
I approach Paco and I say, "Hey, it's Paco Rappaport. I'm Detective Hagen, and I'm here to say I'm a major crimes investigator in a major way. A kid is dead, and I think you're gay."
And I'm Columbo, and I'm not here to play.
You call me queer man? Who the fuck are you? Who you think you are? You know who I am?
Detective Dutch Copenhagen.
Look, I don't know nothing about no dead kid, okay?
You're not too
Yeah, you know
smart,
something
are
about
you?
his mom, though. You were with her last night. I know you got a record. You're with a dead kid's mom. You're out probably plumbing her depths, digging illegal tunnels in her pussy and cash.
Look,
Yeah, you big jerk. And I turn and I like wink at him and give him a thumbs up. I give Will a thumbs up.
Try to force
Alright.
some information out of this guy.
Oh, 3.
Oh, shit. Add forceful to that?
That's 5.
Okay. Oh, Christ. All right. You fail badly, but you're going to add +1 to whatever you roll next.
Right.
So he's like, I'm not fucking talking to you, you fucking druggie. You know, I wouldn't even sell you fucking hash. It'd be unethical. Shit, man.
I turned
What
to,
are you? Wait, you a drug counselor or are you a drug dealer?
I turned
I'm
to,
done with him.
You've been following the Bastion Hanzo series.
he's like written you off completely.
I
You're
turned-
out of
I
this.
turned to Will and
it's
I'm
up
like,
to Columbo now.
I don't know if he'll talk to me because I also am a drug addict. I smoke these disgusting green cigars that I have.
Listen, Columbo.
I turn to him and I go like, oh yeah, go.
Listen, Columbo. I don't know how new you are to this police thing, but I've been solving cases and watching TV shows about cops for 20 years now. And let me tell you, I know he did. I know he's got nothing to do with it. He's the first guy we're looking at. He's got a record. He's connected to the victim's family. Seems obvious, right? There's no way this guy's our perp. But listen, I've been looking the other way on his Demi taxes for years. Try to see if you can jam that up his ass.
All right, cool.
I turn to him and I go like, I've been looking the other way on these demi taxes for years. Can I jam that up your ass?
Oh, shit. All right. Fuck. What is this Columbo wise? I think this is a roll.
Yeah, charm.
I guess I was just manipulate someone, really. Yeah.
10.
Wow. Okay. You went. Something
He's turned on.
Something about the upward inflection really got him.
Everyone in this buzz a sicko. What the hell?
Yeah. He's like, All right. Okay. All right. I'll talk. What do you guys want to know? I'll go downtown if that's what you need, or well, up down, I guess. But
I pull out my Yiddish slang to English dictionary and I go, "Were you stooping this wife of this murdered kid?" I'm sorry to tell you this, by the way. You might want to sit down.
Yeah. I've been getting a piece of that Sarah Gopnik. Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
I turn to Will and I'm like, "Do you have any cool terms for vagina that I could use right now?
Ask him if he has any other shorties around the way.
Do you have any other shorties around the way?"
Yeah, a few, whatever.
Okay.
Look, I was stooping her last night, okay, and I was giving her the schlemiel, and I didn't know that her kid was kaput. All right, I didn't know. But she's a nice lady.
Well, that's good that you think that.
And
I'm glad to hear it.
And I was, and I don't know what can help because I want you guys to keep looking the other way, but
we're both facing the wrong way when we're talking about.
I can maybe just look around, see if I know anything about kid killers, get back to you guys.
See if you know anything about kid killers.
Just ask around, see what people know.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that
Well,
for
keep
me?
in mind that we've already got you on adultery and accessory to adultery, and I'll jam that up your ass any
true.
day of the week, buddy.
That's true. But if we do jam it up his ass, we could be charged as well for adultery. And sodomy as well, actually. But let me ask you this. Where were you when you were having sex with her? And how did you meet her? And and anything else important that
And
you
what's her
think
quiff like?
might be?
Quiff is all right.
Her quiff.
What's your minge?
We met here. She came by a couple times, and I was kind of into older chicks at the time, and now and then we struck up. And when we went back to my place, she met my kid Capadonna, It was been nice, I didn't really even care that she was married to some fucking rich schmuck,
What do you know about the husband? Anything cool?
He's some fucking lawyer, works for like a private equity firm, some fucking bigwig. Like I give a shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that was pretty cool to talk to you.
Yeah, this is kind of what you can get out of Paco, but he'll keep an ear on the ground for you guys.
Can you please do that for me, please?
He'll do that for you. You guys got him on the dimmy. You got a 10 on the charm. You got him for that. We're going over to the Marjan doorman. You see the doorman? He's just chilling there. He's on his phone. He's playing a game. You roll up. What do you say to this guy?
I saw a very, very, very thought-provoking political illustration. Some would call a cartoon.
Just
where,
not even saying hi.
Where it portrayed a drug addict, but instead of heroin, he was injecting himself with Facebook. What do you think of that?
Oh, it sounds really bad. I only use this for the requisite amount of time that the Sultan allows us to use smartphones. I always put it away after. Oh, you were one of the cops who was here. Oh, I'm sorry about the kid.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you have anything to do with his current state of being alive? Not anymore.
No, I mean, I stepped out to go to the bathroom, and then when I came back, I didn't even know what happened. You can try to pin down the lie here, I think.
I don't see any beverage at your desk. You don't seem to be the type to answer to his bladder.
Do you have 2d6? Did I give you that? 2 regular dice. Sorry. You don't see the type to answer to his bladder. What the fuck?
Cap Jackson's a fucking idiot.
Human way of talking.
So fucking
just fucking
stupid.
alien. Okay, what'd you get?
Okay, I rolled a 10.
Okay, wow. That worked.
And is that charm too, or what the fuck is Cap even doing here?
It's charm, technically.
Yeah, it's a 12.
According to the badly hacked system I made that lets you do this.
Jeremy Irons is a freak, but he's really sexy.
He is
so
really
that's
sexy,
like-
with all his scarves. Yeah. You don't see. Yeah, Marjan is taken aback. He's like, I guess I'm not really the peeing type.
So, what were you doing? You said you're going to the little boy's room. Meanwhile, A little boy is in the last room he'll ever be alive in. Seems quite suspicious, no?
Okay, I wanted to report this the second it happened, but I got really freaked out and I didn't know what to do.
And he shows you his phone. And you see a text that came in. And it shows a picture of a woman with Marjan and a child. And it looks like it was taken from kind of far away without their knowledge. And then you see words underneath that say, go take a walk if you want to see them again. And he takes his phone back and he goes, and so I did. I didn't know who this was. But I know where they were taking those pictures. It's right across the street from me, man. I don't know if they were in the house. I don't know if they were in a car. I walked away. I didn't know. I fucked up. And now a kid's dead.
Well, everyone makes mistakes. If fellows, just resigned themselves to a life of hermitdom or jumped off a bridge every time a kid died on all of human history, well, we would have never industrialized, would we have?
It's insane. So I'll say that, so he takes that in and he goes, I guess other things I can tell you, if I can help. Oh, God. I don't know. Some dude's been coming by every once in a while. Usually you see Miss Sarah, kind of like a Jewish thug-looking dude. And
FUBU type.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. That's it. That guy kind of always rubbed me the wrong way, but that's all I know.
Rubbed you in the wrong way. No, I'm aware that it's colloquialism. Believe me, I've been around the block, and not just in a lorry. Rubbed you in the wrong way, similar to, say, the member of the rap collective Wu-Tang Clan, Remedy, the Judaic one, in that he's annoying while rapping. Or rubbed you in the wrong way, it's sort of a reminiscent of the Zodiac Killer. Or another type of extreme evil provenance.
Nah, he's more of a pain in the ass than a killer. I think this dude's just kind of harmless.
Yes.
Yeah, you're able to piece together. This is probably Rappaport. This is probably who he's talking about as he continues to describe what this guy's like and what his mannerisms and his obnoxiousness.
It just occurred to me that in order to text message somebody, they must have your phone number.
Yeah, but I don't know. And you look at the phone, the number that it was supposed to be coming from, and it's just like a bunch of 8s. It's like somehow been masked. But this is the kind of thing you could probably take back to SVU, maybe try to trace it. Might take some time, but
it seems like the phone number came from the Buffalo, New York law firm Celino and Barnes.
Maybe.
I read quite an interesting study that said that Celino, that they split because Celino wished to be pregnant with Barnes. And the fantasy could never be fulfilled.
He's like, it's like an inside thought that came out. He's like, what? I don't know what he said. But yeah, I think you got some good info. You guys can go back to SVU headquarters with your respective bits of info, right? So you guys have Paco helping you out, but he didn't have too much information except he's shtupping the mom. Mm-hmm. He can maybe keep an ear on the ground for some criminals, which can help, but that's where you got right there. You got a number that can be traced.
Oh, I've got a phone number. It's not like the other time where I called and they charged my credit card an absurd amount, even though I helped them more than they helped me.
Calling a phone sex line and just annoying them.
Yes. I could tell that all the women were severely traumatized by that line. I like to think that I saved lives that day.
Like $7,000 bill.
As you guys are debriefing with Lieutenant Adams, you see all the other officers start to stand attention. And you even see Chief Adams stand at attention. Hello, Vizier Jufar. And you see, come in, Jufar, the Vizier. A rare visit. Well, if it isn't Chapo SVU.
Interesting accent. Is it an evil in origin?
I'm going to cast out evil on him.
He goes, no.
I mean,
well,
he's
if you
cast
say
out
so.
evil.
He's cast out evil.
Yes.
Just roll. I might just end the scene. What'd you get?
6. What, do I add anything?
No, thank God. Would have been fine. You would have just like basically cast him out. I would have just been like, it's just a detail that you won't have. Moving on. I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready because I forgot you had cast out evil. But I'm ready for. Oh, okay, that's important information. That's gone. He says "Assalamu shalom," and he snaps his fingers, and a eunuch behind him throws a plate towards Mecca, and he says, "As one of the privileged Jews, Neo-Islamabad of America, I have the distinct pleasure of overseeing many of the Sultan's operations, including this outdated police department. See not a camel in sight." And he sort of like sneers at you all. And Eric Adams jumps in and goes like, well, they're doing an excellent job investigating what I believe is a murdered doula, but I do not remember really. And
I'd like to attempt a comeback on this gentleman.
Yeah.
You say that we're outdated. Meanwhile, we're outdating romantically.
I go over to Venom Cap and I'm like, can you please call my wife later and tell her I'm not out dating because she's going to be mad if she hears that you said that about us in this moment.
I'm sorry, I need to think about my actions. The mate gets me quite irresponsible.
Always love to get a visit from City Hall. How's your butt? Getting off of your ass to come down to see how real cops get results and solve crimes. Something you City Hall Jewish bureaucrats wouldn't know anything about.
Oh my God.
Really, I heard there's 3 dead children, so I don't know exactly what
You seem to know a lot about this case.
I'm supposed to know everything that's going on in this city.
Oh,
The
right.
Sultan has
And do
much
you?
more important matters to deal with.
Oh, you know who did it?
No.
Fuck. Cap, he's scoring points off of me. You have any other comebacks?
Okay. Well, he says he knows everything. Okay. Why don't you ask him what's infinity plus 1? This has fooled many a great mind, which he himself is not.
To his point, there were 2 other kids who were murdered before this one. So you guys have 2 other leads, even outside of going to visit the lawyer dad.
I'm looking I look at the Vizier and I'm like, we completely remembered that it was 3 kids that got murdered. You didn't even remind us. So who's doing a bad job now? And then I'm hurriedly writing on the DVD sleeve notebook.
What a DVD case.
Yeah.
The liner notes of an album, yeah. He's like, well, I'll just say that, the Janissaries have most things handled these days, so don't go butting in where you're not supposed to, okay?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, yes. Sidelined for some gentlemen who lost their bangers and mash in childhood. Oh, be serious.
There's no shame in that. You don't need beggars and mash to have a fulfilling life. How dare you say he's just like...
You may not need balls to have a fulfilling life, but you need them to solve crimes in the great city of New York. Sorry, I'm in New Islamabad. Please don't write me up for that.
Fine. I'll let all of you bald individuals enjoy your crime solving.
I'm not bald.
Sorry. I forgot you have a very convincing hairpiece on. And the Jewish Vizier floats out. But yeah, he seems to be like...
I'm trying to get that high, yo.
Yeah, he does seem to be taking a little bit more of an interest in this case than you would expect. But you guys have 2 other kids who were murdered. You still have the Phillips offices. So you have Paco on the case, so he might be able to provide you with some more info later down the line. And you also know that you have a number that's being traced that's getting sent to the lab. So you got a couple things running
right.
here. What are you guys thinking about doing?
I'm gonna go to the law offices, but first I need to sleep because I've been up for 4 days straight.
Yeah, you could sleep.
I want to go to the law offices too, but first I want to stop back at the crime scene because I left the hard-boiled egg that I had in the first scene there, and I didn't get a chance to eat any
You
of
can
it.
you want to use...
No, I'm not using that yet.
You're not using your power yet?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Wait, I can use it once per scene, so I guess
per
I
scene. Yeah.
could.
So you can use it. It's like you would use that instead of like smite, basically, you know?
Okay.
But like last scene you used... No, you did use this scene. You used Cast Out Evil this scene.
Oh, damn.
Damn it.
Okay.
I just realized. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, and then what about...
I wasn't even that hungry. That's
yeah.
okay.
And then what about you?
Cap, why don't you dig into these two other dead kids?
Well, we haven't talked to the mother of the first deceased child, but what leads do we have on these two other deceased tots?
For sure. So the first one was Alicia Tudor. She died. They thought it was some sort of like freak health thing. They weren't sure. The symbol on the head was weird, but it was just like, we don't know what the fuck is going on. We just don't know what's going on, you know?
Maybe we do suck. Maybe this
yeah, or maybe the NYPD is a little underfunded these days. And so she died on the playground. And so you know about that. So you can go to the Wahhabi preschool and go talk to the Principal Hakim and Mrs. Fatima Stevens about that. The other, you can also go talk to the parents if you want to, but the other child who died at the Avicenna Children's Hospital. His name was Jimmy Williams. He was sick. He had pneumonia, but he was recovering. He looked like he was going to be okay. It was very serious though for a minute. And then all of a sudden, white, pale, blood symbol. You'll talk to Dr. Ibn Fatuma about that.
Well, my background's in academia, so I'd like to go to the preschool.
Cool.
I kind of want to go to the law offices because that's like Columbo. That's my specialty.
Total Columbo
Yeah.
kind of zone. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do like that. And you don't want to leave Columbo unsupervised. You both shouldn't leave each other unsupervised. Well, you both have your strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
This Columbo guy, he's new, but I like him. Yeah. Something about him. I like this kid.
He's just completely upright
like
and trustworthy.
Yeah. I like this kid.
The other thing I like about it, he's like the exact opposite of me. Yeah, I like this guy. Cool. Awesome. So
Wait, I'll go talk to the doctor,
sorry.
actually. Can I go talk to the doctor?
Oh, yeah, you can do that instead if you want to. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
All right.
So,
Great thinking, Columbo. There are 3 of us and 3 leads we can pursue.
That's exactly 3 plus 3 is, well, need I say more?
some people around are like, yeah, we'd like to know if Columbo knows.
I realize I fucked up like 1 second after saying it.
Cool. Let's go to the law offices first, and let's have you head over there if that's where you're heading.
Okay.
And then we'll go to Columbo, and then we'll head over to Principal Hakim and Mrs. Fatima Stevens.
So yeah, after a
Talk to me,
long, restful 20 minutes of sleep in my car, I'm awake. I'm rejuvenated. I've now taken my daily speedball of Red Bull and melatonin, so I'm going in both directions at once. I sniff this in. I sniff some cocaine, and I'm like, all right, I'm in cop mode. I kind of fucked up yesterday because I was on smack. But I'm on uppers now. So like I go into the law office and I immediately enter the law office and treat everyone in the law office like I should have treated everyone in the dirtbag shithole bar.
Hell yeah.
So I walk into the office and I go, everybody grab some wall, you fucking skells. It's Detective Copenhagen. That's right. It's Dutch in the house. There's a new sheriff there's a new lawyer in this law firm and it's me. Grab some walls. Let me shake you down.
And yeah, you see, I think that's.
Can I roll for something?
You
called,
definitely can.
I want to roll for something called skell vision.
Yeah.
I use my criminal tendencies to to find where people are secreting drugs, images of the prophet, Christian Bibles.
I think this is a forceful enough entrance that you should be able to roll a new ability. Right. I think this is enough. You got enough pizzazz there.
All right. That's 7.
Okay. 9.
That's 9.
That's a strong roll.
Okay, very strong roll. So, you're able to. People, first of all, you show up and you call them a bunch of fucking skulls, and they do hit the wall. They don't know why they're doing it. There's the charisma though, and like assuredness of this Overwatch gambler is enough to make them just go like, we have to grab wall. Like,
and I'm patting down these lawyers and taking pens. You got anything in your pocket that's gonna stick me, asshole?
No.
My hand gets pricked on a pencil. I kick him in the balls. Yeah.
His eyes go across. Yeah.
You call the station for an HIV test.
And you see Phil Gopnik comes out with a young man trotting behind him. And Phil goes, hey, Detective Hagen. Glad you came here. You don't mind no longer shaking down my staff, if that's okay.
I know you're holding. You're holding right now. Okay, like I rough him up. I make it look like I'm arresting him. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking take you in, buddy. And I push him into the bathroom, and I'm like, all right, now we can talk.
Okay.
Now we can talk, and people don't think you're snitching on them.
He's like breathing hard. Okay, what do you want? I thought we were just gonna talk about the case. Anything I can help you with?
Listen. You're dead, kid. You're alive, kid. Your wife. She's a sick twist. This whole family's fucked up. You got information, buddy? What's going on here? Did you know your wife was stupping the Wu-Tang affiliate Remedy?
I mean, I gathered she was not being entirely faithful. Is that? Would you come here to rub it in my face?
Well, it's a crime. It's a crime, sir. You're admitting to committing a crime.
I was admitting to being vaguely aware of it. I'm not being certain. Am I on trial here?
Yes. That's my job, asshole. You're on trial.
All right, roll.
Thought you were a fucking lawyer.
Yeah, let's have you roll. What do we call this one? Going Stabler. Yeah.
7.
Okay, cool.
Plus 2. That's 9.
All right, hell yeah. Okay.
Woo, I'm on fire.
Okay, yeah. He goes, look, I've been working late every night to get this fucking deal done, and if I have to fucking deal with this piece of shit cop. Allahu Akbar. He looks up at heaven. Okay. You know what? So I knew my wife was cheating on me. So that turned me on a little bit. So what? What does that mean? What can you do? What are you gonna do?
Listen, we all get turned on by our wives fucking some other guy, buddy. But your kid's dead. You ever been to Poughkeepsie?
No, I wouldn't dare.
No, you've been to Poughkeepsie. I got news for you, buddy. You were in Poughkeepsie. You went to the room, sat on the bed, you pulled your pants off, you jacked off in Poughkeepsie, didn't you? Thinking of your wife getting plowed in Poto. That's what I call Pound Town, by the way.
Look, why don't you can just search my office. You can do whatever you want. Just please leave that part of my life alone. Please.
Why would I do that? I'm a cop. I'm here to jam you up, buddy, and you better give me something on this dead kid of yours. I'm not going back to the I'm not going back to the station with empty-handed here, buddy. Look, you found out your wife was having sex with a Wu-Tang affiliate, and you killed your kid.
Okay, I didn't
It's
kill.
all this trick. It's
I
all
didn't
this.
kill my kid. I just think I know who might be responsible for it.
Spill.
I've been working on this deal for a while, for a new development downtown. It's going to be a memorial to Rudy Giuliani, who died at
He's the greatest mayor we've ever had.
Amen. He died because he got too excited at a teen beauty pageant in Scarsdale. And we all wanted to honor him, but I'm getting muscled out of this by the Sultan. And there's this other firm that's muscling in, and I started looking into them, and they're a weird firm. I think they started pretty recently, and I started sending some emails, and then my kid's dead.
What's the name of this firm? Do you have these emails you can send me?
I can send you the emails. The firm is Abundance LLC.
I heard of these guys. They're into some sick shit.
Look, it's been a bidding war for the area for some time. It's supposed to be adjudicated by the Vizier. He does not seem to be playing fair. If you want to chase down any lead, I would chase that down, because there's no other reason why somebody would go after my boy.
Listen, Mr. Gobnick, I'm sorry for jamming you up. It's sort of just like my work process here. But I jam people up. It's what we do as homicide detectives. Listen, you got a great family. You got a great wife. She's a real piece of ass.
I know.
And I want to thank you for being so helpful. But if there's one thing I hate more than murdered toddlers, it's affordable housing. So I'm going to help you out. And then I come out of the bathroom. I'm happy that I got a new lead, and I'm like, "That's right, asshole. We're gonna jam you up. We're gonna block you up for jacking off in Poughkeepsie, for enjoying a cuckoldry, and we're gonna jack you up. We're gonna jack you off, buddy. That's right." And I make a big show of leaving, and I'm like, "You got any black guys working here? Any black guys who want to talk to me about C-list Wu-Tang affiliates? That's right, I'm talking Live the Dark Man, Streetwise, Freddy Krueger, Shaheem. I know all of them. I can talk about it. I saw him in concert." We're gonna jack off this whole damn law firm.
Amazing. So you leave with some pretty juicy information about what could be a bigger deal than you even thought. Columbo or Columbot.
Yes.
Why?
So I'm talking to this.
I keep forgetting your Columbot.
Is he the kid's
Okay.
dad's? He's the kid's dad or the kid's doctor that I'm about to
This is
say?
This is
kid's
the doctor in the
doctor.
third.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So I go in. Wait, before I even go in. Go gadget doctor costume. Okay. That's a 6.
What? Oh, yeah. You had charm.
I'm dressed
for
like
that.
a plague doctor.
You had charm.
You come into the hospital wearing one of those bird masks. Has anyone seen any boobos around here?
I'm the new anesthesiologist.
You're being carried out.
So they don't let me in.
What do you want to do? You could try to avert this, but you
just
got
gonna-
a 6 and you were wearing a plague doctor outfit. I will make this auto fail if you don't think of something.
I walk in the plague doctor outfit, but I show my badge and I say, "Excuse me, I'm Lieutenant Columbo." I'm here to ask some
I
questions.
feel like a lot of the time that'd be worse, but I'll let it. A plague doctor with a badge. Okay, yeah. You come in, you make no friends immediately. You feel bad about it, but
I'm
doctor.
turning around a bunch and hitting people in the face with the big nose on the plague doctor thing.
But,
I have the censer full of incense that I'm waving around.
But Dr. Ibn Fatuma comes up to you and he shakes your hands and he says, Salim, Lieutenant Columbo, please, you wanted to here to discuss the child, right? Who died.
Yeah, I'm here to discuss that. That's one of the things I'd like to talk about with you.
Is there other things you wish to talk about?
Yeah, I got a few questions for you. Let's get to this. What kind of doctor are you, anyways?
I'm a pediatrician.
Okay.
Well, pediatric specialist I specialize in.
Are you all these kids doctors, or are you just this one kid that died?
There's a number of children I look after.
And many of them have died, is what you're saying?
Not many of them, but some have died, yes. It's very sad.
Okay. Pin down the line. he's not sad about that. 3.
You cannot tell.
Wait, 5.
You cannot tell.
Okay.
You cannot tell if he's lying. You take him at face value, as Columbo often seems to do, but
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
doesn't.
he's-
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe this time it's one of the few times Columbo actually takes a person at face value.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I believe
cool.
you for now.
Well, I can
So-
tell you about what happened that night.
Yeah, tell me about all that stuff.
So, well, the boy was in the hospital he had pneumonia. And in the evening, Nurse Shakira was supposed to be taking care of him. And we thought it was simply a curse put upon him by Allah, because the boy had a bad temper, refused many of our tinctures. But considering the manner of his death, the murder makes more sense. But Nurse Shakira, she was so shaken up afterwards. I have not seen her since. She's not come back to the hospital. Nobody can get in touch with her. I feel bad for the woman, but she's derelict in her duties, and she might be stoned to death.
Oh, well, that has nothing to do with me. Sorry about that. But now let me ask you about the 8 on the... Did you examine that thing?
Ah, the infinity symbol. Well, we took a little bit of a look at it. It just seemed to be carved into their head.
I start coughing really bad because because the bird mask is filled with those disgusting green cigars instead of and so is the incense censer.
Can I get you some water or something?
That's okay. Go gadget water.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
2.
Your mask is filling up with water.
Wait, before this happens, can you tell me really quickly if you examine the 8 on the forehead and what it looked like?
Yeah, this will be the last question you can ask because you are going to drown.
Okay. I'm
It's like a
struggling
beer
to
helmet.
get
It's just water just funneling in.
struggling to get it off my head.
He's like, we examined the wound. What I will say, it was crude. It was like it was drawn by like a fool, like a simpleton.
Okay. I mean, the 8 wasn't even facing the right. The 8 wasn't even facing the right direction.
No, it was not. It made it look like an infinity symbol.
I think I have everything I need. I'm gonna go to Thank you.
You leave.
I'm trying to play it cool as I slowly drown.
You nearly drowned. Yeah, banging your head on the side of the hospital and cracking the mask open.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Cool. And then Venom Cap. Where are you headed, Venom Cap Jackson? You're heading to
The preschool.
the preschool. Okay, yeah, you're heading to Wahhabi Preschool, 75 Chambers Street. Also, I will note for both of you, both locations downtown. Yours was Midtown East, by the way, because it's where those things exist. But you guys still downtown. So these kids seem to all be being killed downtown.
Every time I'm downtown, it reminds me of Vanessa Carlton's tune, 1,000 Miles.
Come on. So this one's in sort of South Tribeca. Yours was directly in Phi Dai, and if you guys remember, the bar was in Battery Park. So, for you arrive. Principal Hakeem greets you, invites you in, and he directs you immediately, because he's useless, to Mrs. Fatima Stevens, who was the teacher who was there that day. Hello, detective. Is there anything I can do to help you?
No, I'm afraid that what I'm inquiring about, he's beyond help because he's dead.
Do you mean Alicia, the woman, the girl child who died?
You can't decide if she's a child or a grown woman. Do you have a paraphilia? Were you abused?
I don't see how that's relevant, but yes.
Interesting. You know, I read a study, and you've probably heard of it because you are also both in academia, that the Fantastic Four represent sort of it's sort of an evolutionary psychology of fundamental fears inside all men and women. And see, Dr. Reed Richards, aka Mr. Stretch.
Did you just watch Vampires Kiss recently? And that's why you keep bringing this stuff up.
I've actually never seen a movie.
He literally says that in the opening scene.
Mr. Stretch, he obviously represents the insecurity of not having enough length. It's a typical fear for many men. Dr. Sue, well, she's invisible, representing what most women want to be, a size 0. The hot guy is afraid that his homosexuality will be revealed, and so he obscures himself with flame to not be seen. Which is ironic because fire is usually associated with light.
Not the invisible woman.
And then finally, the Thing. That represents sort of, they believe it goes back to primates, so this fear that your genitalia will be encrusted in barnacles.
I thought the thing was fear of not having enough girth.
Not being able to get hard.
Well, others interpret it as sort of like an eternal priapism, sort of a new Prometheus for the modern age, where instead of having his liver extracted from him, he's made rock hard every day, but he cannot ejaculate. You see, the eagle comes down and perches a Cialis in his mouth. I was just seeing if you've read it, because we're in the academy, both of us.
She leads you over to the playground, where and she shows where Alicia died, and it was around a corner. So Alicia was a little bit shyer than the other kids. She didn't get along with them, and one day she didn't come back. She looked terrible though when she went around the corner. Usually she would go check on her. She just wanted to play by herself, and one time she went back and she was pale white, infinity symbol or 8 on her head. And then Fatima says that she did see, though, a man running away, a large man.
Is it large as in stature, tall, or was he a gentleman of obesity?
More tall but he was, I guess, large in both ways, but more tall.
Interesting. Now, you said that Alicia played alone a lot. Would you say that she was it's a colloquialism to refer to certain types of kids, a dud. You see, there's some kids that are, they would be Regina George. If you've read the novelization of Mean Girls.
No,
other kids would be similar to the chap Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
she was. I think she wanted to make friends, but she just, didn't know really how to talk to the other kids.
As in, she was a medical idiot? Or was this a Casper Hauser situation?
She would always open up whenever she spoke with her father and then with me when he'd come and visit, but she wouldn't talk with the other kids. I think she just got nervous around them.
What is her father? Do you think that he could be perhaps? I mean, this is a wild theory. But have you ever seen the X-Files episode Home? Do you think that could be going on?
I don't know.
Never mind. But okay. So, what's the deal with her father? Is he, are they like? Is he a religious bloke?
Not to my knowledge. He's an architect, though. He does fairly well. But I don't know much else about him. He's always been very pleasant to me. And seemed to be very fond of Alicia to her passing.
It's good when a father likes his daughter. But would you say that he would other adults treat him as Alicia was treated by other children? For instance, if he went to the site of one of his buildings and there was a construction crew, shouting things at women passing by. Wonderful memories, Let me see your enshrined curtains.
Oh my God!
That they would subject him to bullying, or was he more? Or was he a man of respect?
He was a bit of a weenie, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense because children do what they observe, and so if they see their father is. A construction worker takes him by his belt loops and puts a live fish down his pants or something. They'll go, "Oh, that's going to happen to me." And one of the reasons that we used to in the United Kingdom before I left, we used to sterilize nerds, which I thought was quite inhumane. Because then how are they going to learn not to be nerds? But then when something like this happens, you see why they did it.
You get a call. All of you get a call from Chief Adams. There's been another killing.
Oh my God. That's 4. 4 is half of 8.
He's halfway done. I'm still trying to get the helmet off.
You rush to the Feliz residence. 127 Greenwich Street, Financial District, not too far from you. You see the mother and father. The father is crying, tears. His son is dead. The mother in critical condition. She was there. She actually might have seen this person. The mother can maybe draw the victim when she wakes up, but right now you're just watching a horrible scene. You see cops are already there. You see Levinson is there already. He's calling you guys over. Another one that you missed. What do you guys want to do?
Who, is there someone diegetically who suggested that the mother could maybe draw the guy who did it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Levinson. Just like, I don't know. Maybe somebody could, she was just trying to like.
I go over, I pull him
identify
I pull him aside and I'm like.
Unfortunately, I wish there would, I wish there was someone who could draw this suspect, but unfortunately, representational art is banned. And all police sketch artists have been put out of business. More job losses.
Well, perhaps there's a religious exemption.
Perhaps.
You see, I have my pagan certificate because I follow a sort of syncretic tantric belief system. And there is lots of erotic depiction in my belief system. It might be inappropriate for this woman, though.
You notice
I go up to the parents and I go like, excuse me, I've got some terrible news. I'm talking to the mom who's like in critical condition, being
She's
loaded
like
into a
unconscious,
stretcher.
being loaded
Yeah.
into a stretcher.
I'm like, I need you to stop for one moment. I have something to tell her, and it might be a shock.
Yeah, and you see, you get one more tip this time. There's another killing, and you get one last tip. It's a number that you guys don't recognize. And it's a text, and it says, "You want to find your killer. You detectives think you're so smart, but you're not smart. Meet me under the K Bridge. I got something that can help you." Signed, CS.
I think C.S. Lewis has given us a clue.
There's a lot to chew on. Let's take a second. So, there was a possibly sighting of the killer. You now know that there's this whole other Abundance LLC thing that's going on here. You almost drowned.
I didn't get anything. I did a
You
terrible job.
no, you got some stuff. You got that the 8 looked like a crude sort of mark,
fool
the symbol. A fool drew it.
Yeah.
You have another dead body, also downtown, and now you have a tip from somebody who's telling you to meet you at under the K Bridge, which is interesting. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I suppose protocol would dictate that we have to go to the crime scene and, you know, sort of do that whole
Yes.
thing
Yeah.
again. Under the bridge meeting sounds fun, though. I like doing those. But, like, basically, I'm raring to go here. I mean, within the last 5 minutes, Bastion has won 2 straight matches against Hanzo, and I'm now $400,000.
Yeah, the
in debt.
cops are like
the
when the
red
cops see you
herring
now,
triad gambling consortium.
Yeah. They're no longer like happy when they see you because they're watching it hit their accounts and they're like,
No,
"Hey,
they
man."
are happy when they're seeing me because I've told them to bet on Bastion.
Oh right, yeah, you told them the other way around.
I'm just getting further and further.
right.
I keep betting on Hanzo because
With their money.
I thought you took their
with,
money.
with their
Okay, yeah.
money, yeah.
Oh my god.
So they're really happy to see me, and I have to pretend like I'm
Yeah,
like,
they-
hey.
oh, they don't know
They're
yet.
like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, did you see Hanzo last night? See
Yeah.
Bastion last night? And I'm like, oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You fucking cocksucker. But the very serious debt and life imperiling gambling addiction that I have here, that's sort of faded away because I think I have the lead that's going to bust this case open.
Okay.
While Cap and Bo have been sitting with their thumb up their ass, twiddling their thumbs up their ass.
Yes, that's where the prostate is.
Your thumb is really long and weird.
What's one thing all these crimes have in common?
I would say the
They're all
absence of a
murders?
child's life.
No, read Marcus Aurelius. Of each thing, ask where did it take place? As Marcus Aurelius always said, crimes happen in buildings. Read Marcus Aurelius. These crimes have taken place.
Chapter 2. Marcus Aurelius, page 9. Crimes always happen in buildings.
These crimes have taken place at a number of buildings across New York City. Listen, I jammed up the husband of Mr. Gopnik. I jammed up him and his whole law firm. And I realized he's getting muscled on by a new outfit in town. I've been hearing rumors through my various criminal and police dealings on the street that there's a new power in New York City. They're muscling in on a lot of territory. It's called abundance. The real sick shit. What's their number one thing? They're getting kids into something called YIMBY. It means yes in my backyard. It means yes to more buildings. They're sick fucks, and all they want to do is build more buildings in our beautiful city. They want supposedly affordable housing. I don't believe any of this. They're the new power. These are building-related crimes. This is a conspiracy, and I'm gonna take it all the way to the top.
And I think there's a connection to that because at least one of these children who's been unfortunately passed on but via way of being murdered, they were a nerd in the classical sense.
Oh, what? One of the father, lawyer, doing real estate deals. Other father, architect. What does an architect do? Designs buildings. Law firm.
And the other father I discovered could also be involved in buildings as well.
The doorman who was bribed to leave his post works in a building.
It's all built.
He was threatened, I believe.
Maybe he was threatened by the same guy who's telling us to meet under the K Bridge.
Maybe.
This could be a setup. The same thing happened to me 9 years ago in Latin America. I lost half my men that day.
And
But it can't happen twice.
I go over, I jog over to the dad really quick, and I'm the dad who's like crying, and I'm like, sir, what kind of job do you have, please? Please, I got nothing for my guys. They both got clues. I got nothing right now so far.
and next time we'll figure out what his job is.